Hi everyone! Happy Founders Day! Let's go knocking on the doors of Mount.
Why are we late?
It's Founders Day!
Well, listen, as much as I love a dance party, we can't be late. So
Sorry.
you need to file a late pass. Here.
Here's my pass. It's just Founders Day, I'm sorry.
I
Can
know,
you please let
well,
me go?
I'm sorry, Annie.
Please.
I love everything about Founders Day, but we can't be late. It's
Okay.
not setting a good example.
True. Hey Chef Jess. On average, how many chicken fingers do you make per day?
1858.
Hello, Senora.
Hola chicas, ¿qué tal?
How are
¿Qué
you
pasa?
planning on celebrating your 10th Founders Day here at the Mount?
Pues lo voy a pasar con mis colegas y mis estudiantes que quiero tanto, ¿no? Una gran ocasión para celebrar y honrar nuestras hermanas del pasado y del presente. ¿Bien?
Bien.
Sí.
Quick, quick, quick! Shut the door, shut the door. This is serious stuff.
Are you sure you calculated this right?
I kept it, I switched it, I flipped it. Now let's see if we can time travel.
We made it.
Oh, we did make it. Wow, bonjour.
It's beautiful.
Like a croissant. And let's go up this hill. Hey, Mr. Naden, what does Founders Day mean to you?
So, without Founders Day, we wouldn't have the SSJs and we wouldn't have the Mount. They wouldn't have come here to, everything that they were doing with creating schools and,
Yeah, they're sponsored works of which we are one. And everything that we do in the building, like when we wake up, from going to work to serving, is so that we're united with each other and with God. And that's a pretty darn good mission to get behind.
Absolutely.
So, happy Founders Day.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool in here. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us, Reese Maureen. What is about being on an all-girls robotics team and how does celebrating Founders Day empower you?
Yeah, it's definitely empowering to be on an all-female team. It's something a lot of people don't get to experience. We get to come together and build something really cool.
Yeah, and I also feel like we're connected to the sisters in Laclede because of our past Firebirds and we're wasted legacy with all the generations.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you for coming down.
Holy crap, you have to come see this. Come on, come on. Excuse me?
Yes. Now that we have you, Mr. Dominic, since you're involved in both the arts and theology department here at the Mount, what about the Mount mission and Founders Day specifically inspires you when working?
So I'm really a fan of the fact that every student here is able to grow in their own environment at their own pace and make it their own. They also us being a Catholic school, I think it's really important for us to hone in on the Sisters of St. Joseph, especially the history, and the fact that we have now become part of the mission to leave the legacy behind us.
Hello, ladies. Devin, it's time to get up and get ready to start working out for your walk for Founders Day down to the Mother House on Friday.
Wait, what's Founders Day?
Founders Day at the Mount is a very important day. It's the day that the Mount was founded. 6 sisters from Laclede, France came and started the Mount in Chestnut Hill. From there, the Mount has grown to what it is today.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting!
Okay, Devin, we're going to do 6 reps for the 6 sisters. Let's go, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Yay! Hey, what do you like about Founders Day in the Mount?
Well,
you scared me there. Oh, you know what? That's what I was just listening to. I was listening to the theme song for the school, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so that's kind of funny. It's a new beat. It's a totally new beat. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Well, I actually asked you what your favorite thing about Founders Day in the Mount was, but
I'm sorry. My favorite thing, you know, really, I was just talking about the beat. I love that song. You know, when, especially when all the girls are together and they all march over to where the mountain used to be. That's what I love about this Founders Day thing, because you go over to the place where everything started. I mean, it started back in the 1800s. I mean, if you look at any of those pictures are like fascinating, because you see people that are all dressed the same, and it was an all-girls school, and everything is colonial. Then you look at the campus the way it is now, and it's like totally different. That's what I love, and I love history.
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons why I love Founders Day. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago, one of the teachers had their husband. He had it on what do they call it? The hover things? What do they call it? You know what I'm talking about?
a drone.
The drone. Okay. Yeah, she had a drone, and the drone, you could see everything. You saw the whole field. You saw everybody just marching over there, and it was a beautiful thing. Everybody needs to see that particular one.
Thank you.
But that's what I love about it.
Love
That's
it.
what I love about
Love
it.
it.
Go Mounties!
Yeah.
Welcome to Club Fampa. In order to get in, not just an ID, you need to be a junior or senior. You need to answer a question about the sisters.
Okay.
What did the sisters use to support themselves on the Pui?
Lace. All right, my time to shine.
Welcome to Club Fampa.
Hey.
You need a fake ID to get in. This person has pink hair.
What? No, that's me.
All right, well, you need that. You need to be a junior or senior. You definitely don't go to senior.
What? That's my ID. You barely even look
All right,
at
and
it.
you have to answer a question about the school. Who was Club Fampa named after?
Sister Charlene.
No.
I'm really sorry, Sister Charlene.
Maddie, what's going on?
Said your name in the trivia.
In the trivia?
Yeah, I thought you created Fonbon.
I'm not Sister Charlene Fonbon. Come on now.
You're SSJ.
Maddie, it's okay. We're going to learn more about Founders Day. Not to worry. Come on, up. We got it. Hi, Annie.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Thank you. It's a gorgeous day out today, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, what's up?
So I was just wondering if we could get a little house tour and talk about Founders Day.
I'm so glad you came to my house. Come on in. So we refer to our community as usually by a name, just not a house number. So this is Newman House, which seems significant in terms of our history because St. John Newman was really helpful to us in securing our place here, where we have our headquarters, where we began the Mount. So pretty significant.
Nice.
So come on in, and this is our little dining room. I'll show you the kitchen, but I don't know that we'll have some conversation in the kitchen because it's not big enough. And I think that actually the early sisters probably would have related to this. It was small, so the place where they were. When I stood in the kitchen over in Le Puy, that's what I remember. I could sense the presence of the sisters, but it was a really small space, and I was imagining it originally being a very large space, but it wasn't all that big. So we might want to sit in the living room.
Sounds good.
All right, come on in. So you could have a seat right here, and I'll sit beside you. How's that?
Hi. Yeah, perfect.
So, yeah.
So I guess one of the main questions, speaking for the entire Mount community, would be as leader of the Mount and an avid member of the Sisters of St. Joseph, how does Founders Day mean to you?
Okay, that's a really great, intentional, thoughtful question. So Founders Day gives us the opportunity as Sisters of St. Joseph to really reflect on our beginnings, and I think also to think about our present, and also to imagine our future, like where we might be going. And of course, wanting this great mission to continue. So for me, personally, it reminds me about the women who've gone before me, the shoulders whom I stand on, right? That's really important. They've paved a way, they've created an opportunity, and I get to participate in that. I think particularly at the Mount, one of the things other people will have heard me say this, is that this is a unique mission for us because it's one of the first things the sisters did when they came to Philadelphia from St. Louis. And so in 1858, just over yonder, I'm pointing because Chestnut Hill College is right there. This house sits on the grounds of Chestnut Hill College. They had this idea, this vision, to provide school for an education for girls who were in high school. So if you think about what was going on the country in 1858, I can hardly imagine providing an education for young women.
Yeah.
And that's continued nonstop. It's not, that has been an unbroken succession of leadership of Sisters of St. Joseph at the Mount. So when we talk about leaders and founders, it's the spirit of those women.
Yeah.
That space they were in when they first came, they were there for 6 weeks before they started the school. I thought, wow, 6 weeks preparation, that's not much.
Yeah, that's not much at all.
Yeah, so most things we do today take a lot of planning and preparation, but they were pretty quick. They
Yeah.
knew what they needed, what they wanted, and they set their minds to it.
Yeah, wow, that's important for all of us to know. And I guess if there's one last thought we should all think about while we celebrate Founders Day today, what should it be?
Well, I think you get a really, really unique opportunity at the Mount in terms of the faculty that you experience there, top notch, who care about you personally. Also the sisterhood that you share with across the ages, whether they're freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you interact in clubs and sports and classes. And who could miss Fonbon and the cafeteria, right,
Yeah.
in terms of lunches. But all those amazing things, theater, the music, you share in all of that. So that's a really special experience of sisterhood. So I think our faculty, our sisterhood, the education gives you a particular invitation with regard to our mission to continue on that path of that journey, that all might be one. That's really what Jesus prayed for, right? And it's what we hope, that you would have that sense of oneness, and that everyone, no matter who they are, would find a space in that union. This year, as you know, we're talking about really service to the dear neighbor, and I hope that we can continue to do the work that helps us to look at one another and treat one another as the dear neighbor. And when it's not what we hope it to be, that we could really engage that in some thoughtful conversation and challenge one another in a good way to be better at that. I think it's Maya Angelou in one of her poems talks about when you know better, do better. And so sometimes we have to help each other to know better. And so I would encourage our students at the Mount to take in that image of the neighbor and never forget how they might be able to reach out to them.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for doing this with us,
Sure.
giving us great insight, allowing us in your home, and leading us.
You're welcome. It's one of the happiest things that I get to do is interact with you girls. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hi.
Oh wait, there's another sister of St. Joseph and a former president of Mount St. Joseph Academy, Sister Mary Dacey.
Welcome. Hi.
Happy Founders Day.
Well, thank you, and happy Founders Day to you and all of you.
And is there like a word of advice or wisdom that you want our Mount community to remember?
I just want them to keep being as great as they always have been, even better.
Hey, welcome in. Remember today and every day to be an open door for your sister.
We're so lucky to be rooted in tradition and laced in legacy.
So let's go celebrate our history and sisterhood.
Happy Founders Day!